The people we really want to hear from today is, well, that would be you. You are the ones who live in this county and make it what it is. So you are all the real experts.
There's almost no sprawl development left in Montgomery County's plans. All the master plans that we did were built on the notion of condensing them and putting stuff along the transit.
Thrive gives us a roadmap that's much improved from the previous roadmap. But everything that will need to happen to implement it will happen at between the planning board and the county council. They will send us, they're working hard. I'm looking at some of their staff here. They will send us thoughts and plans with community input, and we will take it up in the Fed committee and at full council through master plans and zoning text amendments. And one of the things you have to remember is Montgomery County is not monolithic. We are very different across different parts of the county. So we have to look at different areas, not missing middle attainable housing might not be the right approach for every community. Okay, rent stabilization needs to happen everywhere because we know prices are high everywhere. But when you need to get people off the can, so to speak, developers that have permits, you need to make sure that they are actually implementing them.
Today, single-family homes make up 2/3 of the county's housing stock. The preservation and protection of neighborhoods dedicated exclusively to detached single-family houses keeps out brown and black residents and others who can't afford such a home. This perpetuates inefficient use of land and inequitable, mostly segregated society with a de facto segregated school system, which is what we have in Montgomery County today.
I grew up in Montgomery County, Wheaton specifically, graduated from Montgomery County Public Schools and worked for Montgomery County Public Schools, but unfortunately I'll never be able to afford a house here in Montgomery County and have struggled a long time to find my own apartment, and I'm now 30 years old. It's really shameful that in the largest county, in the richest state in the country, we can't afford to pay our educators to live in the community that we serve. I did finally manage to find an apartment in Tacoma Park, and it is rent controlled, so I really lucked out. But it was really hard and really depressing, and I really had to analyze my life and reflect on what I could afford.
What we're seeing is the forced migration of working families and low-income families who are obviously going to be disproportionately people of color. If we claim to be a community that is diverse and inclusive, we have to look at housing policy in terms of how we can protect and preserve the housing of all of us and of the existing residents. The Thrive report talks about 150 to 200,000 people who are coming at some time in the future. What about the hundreds of thousands of us who live here now who want to stay here in our own communities?
Housing is central to community health, welfare, and prosperity. It's about time that it's gone from the closet to the front office as a community public policy discussion.
This is in Democracy in Action. Got a diverse group of residents talking about a very important issue. One thing about affordable housing and housing is it affects everybody. You know, our young residents, people trying to move here, our seniors, everyone in between, the crunch generation, dealing with intergenerational households. And it is a defining challenge of our time. We need multiple solutions.